Hey guys, it's Dani with Poised Imperfection. This is another channel message. All right, so with so many people out here trying to get a come up off of the exploitation of others, especially during these time of all times where it's just a lot going on financially, mental health wise, like um career wise, family wise, with being boxed in the house. You have to use your discernment. A lot of people, and it's deeper than just people, but these are entities and they feed off of chaos. They feed off of your fear. They feed off of your anger. They feed off of your sadness, your self-pity, your low self-esteem. Just like everybody want to talk about love and relationships all the time, but a lot of people don't want to talk about, like, the general gist of things and warfare and how it works. Love is so easy to talk about for the simple fact that there's so many people out here. I'm talking too fast. Love is so easy to speak on at this point because there's so many out here that are in desperation when it comes to it. A lot of people are needy about it, and that's like the number one. Like, that's just right off the dome. That's the easiest thing to attack, is somebody's love life, is somebody's love life, because, well, your guards are already all the way down. So any man or woman can come into your life and cause even more BS. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one aspect of it, though. But in particular, I'm talking about these preachers, these pastors, tarot readers such as myself, gurus, these politicians, these judges, these the police, everybody. Like, I don't care. Like, it just doesn't matter. A title is a title and a label is a label, and this meat suit is a meat suit at the end of the day, and y'all have to constantly remind yourselves of this. All right. It's people out here giving you advice from their low level of understanding, and not even that, but they're telling you who to be and how to be when they are running around bogus AF about their own inner work that needs to be fulfilled. And these same people are so egotistical that they cannot even play student when it's time for them to take advice from the next person. That's a red flag, okay? It's just a journey, dude. We're all going through it, right? And for anybody to say that they're above you, while, having a title or a label, or they're coming off like they know more, or they're just above the BS, it's a lie. I mean, don't get me wrong. Healing is a beautiful thing, and it takes you to a whole different perspective of life, many different perspectives. It's layers to it, right? But at the end of the day, none of us are exempt from growth. There is growth, is constant, change is constant, evolution is constant. We don't just go to the next level, you know what I'm saying, or one level up or 3 levels up and just stop there. No. And even going up, look, I could be right here, right? And I could be triggering somebody that's literally right here, right? But if I'm being a butt face and I'm thinking that I'm way more than the next person, this person that's right here, I could be like hindering the fact that they can even go well beyond me and surpass me. But most people aren't going to tell you that, because at the end of the day, they want to be superior. They want the praise, and it's blind praise because they're doing it for all the wrong reasons. It's all, I'm big on teacher and student and teacher, and that's everybody. Everybody has something to learn, and everybody has some gems to drop to teach, others. It goes both ways. It's dangerous to be a closed-minded leader when one claims her or his objective is to help. How can you help all types of people if you're unwilling to hear those same people out? And pause. This is a disclaimer, because I'm big on respect, and I'm one of those people, like, I'm just human at the end of the day. We're all human, right? And we all have natural instinct, and we all have egos, right? And we're going to naturally defend ourselves if we're feeling attacked. We're going to go in defense mode. We're going to shut down, go in defense mode, and just right? I mean, these days I'm more mindful, but when somebody is trying to pull that out of me, there's a difference. There's a difference between somebody trying to collaborate with you, to exchange information, to get a level of understanding, versus somebody coming at you, literally coming at you, to literally just feed off of your energy, siphon your energy, and you will know the difference between the two, because, again, you're actually having a two-way conversation with somebody, whereas it's one-sided on the other end, and it's literally just, it's just ego battles. And that's not what we're here for. That's beyond the point. That defeats the whole entire purpose. We're not here to have ego battles. It don't get you nowhere. It's just a big circle of just stupidity and one up of each. We're not here to one up each other. Okay, that's it, and that's all. It's that simple. So I'm not talking about, at that point, that's not even a debate. That's just arguing. That's covertly trying to argue with somebody and make them feel bad about themselves. We're not here for that. We're here to learn. We're here to ascend. We're here for higher understanding. I don't like understanding. We're here for higher understanding, okay? From the inside out. So if somebody is pulling on your nerves, that's totally different from, the other side. And I just that's a disclaimer, because you do have those people you have to avoid, and you just have to walk away from and just let them have it, because they're whatever. But anyway, teachers are students too, and y'all need to run away from anyone who carries themselves as otherwise. Shit, including myself. Like, we are all students and teachers in this life, figuring out the same exact game. It's not a competition. We're literally here to contribute our own individual experience, and come together as a whole and figure this crap out. It's indeed crap. Because when you go down the rabbit hole, it's a lot. Man, I got videos on top of videos on top of videos for y'all. So don't let the hair, don't let the makeup, don't let the jewelry, the shoes, the success via followings, likes, subscribes, don't let all that stuff fool you. There's a lot of blind people out here leading other blind people. You know what I'm saying? What's glitter isn't always gold, and a lot of these people's souls are tainted, okay? Souls are tainted and spirits corrupt. And that's what you really need to be using your discernment for. You have to be self-aware enough of you from the inside out, and your purpose to maneuver around the BS. The spiritual warfare is illusion sitting on illusions, and it's up to you to ground yourself well enough to see through the layers of distraction, okay? Because that's all that it is at the end of the day. That's all that it is. After you get, you know what I'm saying, out of an argument or out of a situation with somebody, and it's a low vibrational situation, or encounter, or whatever you want to call it, the purpose was to make you leave feeling defeated. The purpose was to get you knocked off your equilibrium, off balance. And the point of it was to redirect your focus to what doesn't matter versus what does. Because everything is about tunnel vision. And it's hard to manifest when we're not grounded. Okay? That's another reason why meditation is so important. But a lot of people are blindly being led astray by the enemy because they cannot critically think for themselves. And when I say critically think, I mean literally receive information. So listen to it, process and analyze it, and then draw their own personal conclusion for the sake of their own personal journey, right? I was just watching a video about this with, I don't know if it was a TikTok or what, but somebody was saying something like, you don't know how to use your discernment. Every video is not for you. All those videos that keep popping up saying this message is for you, that message is for you, blah, 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 blah. You were meant to see this. No, that's called clickbait. And that's like, I don't like that type of stuff, because at the end of the day, it's like, dude, people are super vulnerable now these days. If you're in the spiritual industry and you're genuinely doing your work, you're not about to be sitting there going the clickbait route, because it's not about the numbers, it's not about the likes, it's about literally healing people. So why misrepresent yourself in such a way for attention, right? So like I was saying earlier, from tarot readers to preachers and pastors to gurus and doctors, I don't care about the label. You have to learn how to separate who is instilling fear versus love and healing energy. No one should be making you feel out of control or emotional. That's a clear attack. Instead, they should be providing you with truth and solutions, okay? And one thing spirituality isn't is entertainment. And that's like one of my biggest pet peeves. That's why I post my stuff as educational, because I take what I do seriously. And yeah, it's you can have fun with it. You don't have to be all rigid all the time, but it's not entertainment. It's not a game. It's not a hee hee ha ha. Like, if somebody is saying that something as deep as your subconscious is a game, you need to run. And you need to run fast, because your subconscious is the most powerful. Your brain is a powerful ass organ, and y'all don't even comprehend like the level of magnetism you have as just one person. Like, y'all really be thinking that this 3D stuff is the end all be all? No, that's an omen. But literally, y'all be thinking that it's this 3D stuff is the only thing about life. Is so much more deeper. They're hiding so much from y'all. Like, they don't tell y'all. I mean, some shit they do post on the government website, and that's across the world. They be posting certain gems, but it's up to you to even comprehend where these resources are to begin with, to even go that route. It's you gotta want to. And that's another thing why we are always saying, like, we can give y'all the information, go look it up. We can give it to y'all in the sense of that, but I'm not about to sit here and hold your hand, because I've done the work, I've done the research. I've been into this for years, since a youngin', looking stuff up just off of just plain curiosity. And it's not in a sense of saying, oh my gosh, I'm so much smarter and I can do this, I can do that, because dude, I can give you books all day, but if your mind is rejecting the stuff before you even get it handed to you, and before you even read the first sentence, it's gonna just keep going over your head. And that's not for me to help you with. That's for you to kind of grow up, mature, and want more out of life. Anyway, so a lot of these tarot readers, I'm putting emphasis on tarot readers because I am one, and I see what's going on in the community, especially on YouTube. But a lot of these tarot readers, they love to state it's for entertainment, and to not come to their platform if you have an issue, and they shouldn't have to bite their tongues for certain things and this and that. Dude, 10 times out of 9, those people are not even supposed to be touching that stuff. They have no right to touch that stuff. I mean, in a sense they do, because they got free will, but they haven't even done the work to touch that stuff, because it's about healing and raising the vibration. It's not about no love and hip hop, he say, she say, baby daddy, baby mama drama. It's not about that. It's not about the karmic shit, none of that. Because if you go watch my last video, like I said, we're all karmic in nature. It's just whichever spectrum of energy you're on, as far as what you be putting out, right? So it's just, that stuff is a circus, man. It's a circus, and it will have you even more confused and conflicted on the inside, especially if you don't know better. And this is a time where manifestation is happening at light speed, right? So it's pretty much common sense that this influencer thing is pretty oversaturated. Back in like 2017, I was scared I started reading cards in 2017. I've been tapped in since a child. Since I've been in the womb, I don't need cards. I'm a psychic medium. But when it comes to using the cards as a tool, you know what I'm saying? Because the imagery is always nice, and it's always nice to teach people different things about the craft. But when it comes to this community on YouTube, from tarot to the chosen videos to the apocalyptic video, all that stuff, you have to be mindful, because there are agents, there are people who get paid to twist the truth. I don't even want to go deep into that, because this is YouTube and I don't want to get shadow banned. So because I was going to say something about the AIC. I said it backwards, but yeah, the AIC, because we can go for hours talking about them and how it's BS. Like, a lot of this stuff, it's a world stage, guys. It's a world stage. And a lot of this shit would just blow your mind. And I'm pretty sure, again, because I'm talking to the people that's already on this wavelength, you already know what it is. You know what it is, man. But yeah, these people are literally on these websites, these platforms, to literally draw you in, to trap your mind and your ego. There are a lot of people cosplaying their soul undergoing an ascension, because when you actually do go through these changes and you transform, this happens on a molecular level, like literally a cellular level. Okay, like it's a science. Like astrology is an ancient science, and that's another thing that they lie about. Because when I was on campus, when I was into my studies then, I had went into astronomy class, and the one thing that turned me off was this lady. The first thing she made sure that she had to do was debunk astrology. And I'm just like, dude, as somebody that's like deeply into it, it's like, you're so full of shit. Like, you're lying, and you're blatantly lying to like 50 to 60 students sitting in this this class. And I can't do it, man. I can't. That's one thing that turned me off then from the whole school, campus, college, all that. Because if you're gonna go to and experience higher learning, you have to do that. You have to want to do that for yourself, not because you need a job after the fact, not because you want the degree. Like, it has to be because you're genuinely curious to piece together bits and pieces of truth and add your own to it. Because this is the Great Awakening, baby. Like, it's so many geniuses out here that overlook their own intellect because they of the BS programming with, you have to have the credentials or you have to go through it this way and that. No, come forward, be yourself, use your brain. We need you. I'm saying this to somebody or some group of people in particular. We need you. We need you. We need you to tap into your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and we need you to get to work. All right? Albert Einstein wouldn't be Albert Einstein if he listened to everybody. Same for the rest. Like, it's and that's how deep it is, because we go through these cycles. We go through these shifts. It's that's all that it is here. Just cycles, shifts, patterns, reincarnations. And we're coming back and forth, leaving even more information, leaving even more work for other people to add on to. So yeah, most aren't even having their own downloads from their own Akashic Records. They are literally just regurgitating information. Don't believe me? Well, study them, myself included. Study us. Like, observe our flow from the inside out. Are they even aligned with what they're speaking on? Like, you know what I'm saying? How do they make you feel? Are they coming from a place of fear? Are they trying to instill fear in you? Are they trying to plant the seed of anger? You know what I'm saying? Are they trying to plant the seed of sadness? Make you feel like you can't do without them or without this 3D shit? Because you have all the tools that you need. It starts with you. You literally are magical. Like, this is not a game. This is not like, oh my gosh, cutesy, I'm a fairy, let's dress up and be mystical. And no, like, hey, your energy alone is powerful. Don't even get me started on human trafficking and organ harvesting and hard labor and sex trafficking and how they use tantric rituals to siphon energy, or how, like, that's a whole different video, man. And I'm speaking too much, well over. Anyway, so the next time you're scrolling on YouTube, TikTok, or any other platform, I want to challenge you, okay? I want you to get a pen and paper, and I want you, after you watch that particular video or you scroll through that particular page, what emotions does it bring to the forefront for you, okay? Does it feed your zest for life, or does it make you feel bummed out by perpetuating your own inner demons? Okay? These entities are not for play. They are here to collect souls. But first, you have to allow it by putting your guard down. Don't do that. Because a lot of the shit, we all have free will at the end of the day, but a lot of it, they be playing these mind games. They make you think that you have choices. They make you think you have freedom by giving you choices when really they're playing a bad game of manipulation. They make you indirectly participate in their bullcrap. So be self-aware enough to make conscious decisions of what you're feeding your brain to begin with. The subconscious is powerful and it can either help or hinder you. But that depends on how you are choosing to move. Because at the end of the day, your mind is your mind, and can't nobody take that away from you. What you know, what you go through, how you apply those lessons, those experiences, can't nobody take that away from you. It's a lot of parasitic demons out here fooling people to walk their way, sign up as a soldier to. I am so sorry. Pardon me. It's a lot of parasitic demons out here fooling people to walk their way and sign up as a soldier to fight their aimless cause. I mean, of course they have a cause, but it's pretty much aimless because this is not their time is up. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, their time is up. They know what's up, so they're here to collect souls. That's just like let's just imagine it's like you're in a situation, you're robbing a bank or something. You got those little cowardly ass motherfuckers that's gonna sit there and they're gonna throw you under the bus to get out of of doing the time. If they can, they will. Some people will throw you under the bus for a motherfucking Mac double cheeseburger. Like, man, you never know. So just stay vigilant out in here, out in these streets. Stay vigilant.